Welcome to my channel Valuable Coins, All World. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end. You won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. Today, we're going to dive deep into the story of this special penny, its unique features, and why it has captured the attention of coin collectors and investors alike. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909, and it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in the world. Featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, the penny has gone through various design changes over the years. But the 1971 penny is particularly interesting because it marks the continuation of a series of significant shifts in coinage design and production. However, it was not the year of release that made the 1971 penny so special, but rather the rare characteristics it possesses. Many people believe that all pennies are worth just a cent, and while that's mostly true, the truth is that some pennies, particularly older ones or those that were produced with errors, can be worth significantly more. For example, the 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny stands out because of a few potential features that can drive its value up. These features include things like unique minting errors, misprints, or even specific variations in the details on the coin. Coins that were mistakenly minted in the wrong way or had unusual flaws can sometimes be more valuable than their perfectly struck counterparts. For collectors, these errors are often considered treasures because they add a level of rarity to the coin. As for the 1971 penny, one of the most common errors is a double die, where the coin's design is stamped multiple times, creating an overlapping image. When this happens, it creates a distinctive and noticeable difference in the appearance of the coin, making it stand out from the rest. If you happen to come across a 1971 penny with a double die error, you could be looking at a significant windfall. It's also important to consider the condition of the penny. Coins that are in better condition, particularly those that have been well preserved or are still in their original mint state, can command higher prices in the market. A penny that has been kept in excellent shape, free from scratches or signs of wear, is always going to be worth more than a penny that's seen years of use. The highest grades of coins, known as mint state or MS grades, can increase the value dramatically. So, if you find a 1971 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, it could be worth more than you'd expect. Another factor that can influence the value of a 1971 penny is its rarity. While the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies each year, some years and certain types of pennies are rarer than others. When there are fewer of a specific type of penny available, collectors are often willing to pay a premium for them. If you come across a rare or unique 1971 penny, it's important to get it appraised by a professional to understand its true value in the market. As with any collectible item, the value of the 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny can fluctuate based on demand and market trends. In recent years, coin collecting has gained popularity, especially among younger generations who are looking for ways to invest in rare items. Coins like the 1971 penny have become increasingly sought after, not just for their historical significance, but also for their potential to appreciate in value over time. It's not uncommon for collectors to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for a rare coin, and in some instances, a specific penny can fetch a surprising amount of money at auction. So, how much can a 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny actually be worth? Well, while most 1971 pennies will be worth just 1 cent, there are exceptional cases where a rare, error-free, or well-preserved coin could be worth a small fortune. If you come across a 1971 penny that is in mint condition or has a rare minting error, it could be worth a substantial amount of money. For the truly rare and valuable examples, one 1971 penny has been known to sell for as much as $125,300. It's important to remember that coin collecting is an exciting and rewarding hobby. And with the right knowledge and a bit of luck, you could uncover a hidden treasure that has been waiting for decades. If you're interested in diving deeper into the world of coin collecting, make sure to keep an eye out for unique pennies like the 1971 Lincoln 1-cent penny. You never know when you might find one of these rare coins that could change your financial future. Top 2. We're going to take a deep dive into the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that holds a fascinating story and a surprising value. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly ordinary penny can actually be worth a significant amount of money. The Lincoln 1-cent penny was first introduced in 1909. featuring a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with a variety of reverse designs through the years. The 1974 penny is part of a long-running series, and though it might seem like just another penny, it has features that set it apart. It's important to remember that many factors contribute to the value of a coin, from the year it was minted to its condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. Let's start with the basics. The 1974 penny was produced by the U.S. Mint, and like most pennies, it was primarily made from copper. However, what makes the 1974 penny particularly interesting is the various errors that were sometimes made during the minting process. As with any large-scale production, mistakes can happen, and it's these mistakes, often referred to as minting errors, that make certain coins far more valuable to collectors than others. One of the most notable errors that can be found on 1974 pennies is the double die error. Double dies occur when the coin's design is struck twice, resulting in a slight offset, which gives the coin a doubled appearance in certain areas. This error often happens when the coin die, the tool that stamps the design onto the coin, becomes misaligned or worn out during the minting process. When this happens, it leaves behind a distinctive flaw in the coin, making it stand out from the others. If you happen to find a 1974 penny with a double die error, that penny can be worth much more than the 1 cent face value. Another significant factor affecting the value of the 1974 Lincoln penny is its overall condition. Coins that are well preserved or in mint condition are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated or damaged over time. Collectors grade coins based on their appearance, and coins that are in excellent condition are often given a higher grade, which in turn increases their market value. If you have a 1974 penny that looks as though it was just minted yesterday, you may have a hidden gem on your hands. The better the condition, the higher the potential price. As we dig deeper into the world of coin collecting, it's also important to mention how rarity plays a key role in determining a coin's worth. While the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies each year, not every penny is the same. Some years, certain variations or minting errors make a coin far rarer than others. A 1974 penny, for example, might not seem rare at first glance, but if there's a particularly rare minting error or an unusual variation, that coin becomes much more valuable to collectors. When a coin is rare, demand often increases, and with demand, prices can skyrocket. Now, let's talk about the money side of things. While most 1974 pennies are worth only 1 cent, there are exceptional cases where a 1974 penny can be sold for a huge amount of money. It's not just about how the coin looks, it's about its rarity, the demand for it, and the story it tells. When it comes to pennies from certain years, especially those with errors or unusual features, collectors are often willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. So, how much could a 1974 Lincoln penny actually be worth? Well, it varies greatly depending on its condition and any rare minting errors. But one particular 1974 penny, known for its pristine condition and a significant minting error, sold for an astounding $113,600. That's right, 1 penny, originally worth just a single cent, could end up being worth a small fortune. If you're a coin enthusiast, or even just someone who's looking to make a little extra money, this might make you look at pennies in a whole new light. The world of coin collecting can be a thrilling and rewarding hobby, and you never know when you might come across a rare find. Whether it's a 1974 penny or another coin from a different year, there are always opportunities to discover something valuable. In conclusion, while the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, it holds much more value than meets the eye. Whether it's due to a minting error, its condition, or its rarity, this penny is a reminder that sometimes the smallest things can be worth a fortune. So next time you reach into your pocket or jar full of spare change, keep an eye out for any 1974 pennies. Who knows? You could be holding on to a coin worth far more than its face value. Top 3. The United States of America has been minting coins for centuries, and among the most iconic is the Lincoln 1-cent penny. First introduced in 1909, the penny has become a staple in American currency, carrying with it a sense of history and nostalgia. While most people may think of pennies as small, insignificant pieces of change, some pennies have the potential to be worth a lot more than their face value. The 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny is one such coin. Although most pennies from this year are worth just 1 cent, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. And today, we're going to explore why this particular penny has garnered the attention of coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. The 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance. Featuring the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, it's easy to overlook the fact that some of these pennies hold a significant value. What many don't realize is that certain 1975 pennies contain rare minting errors or special characteristics that set them apart from the millions of pennies that were produced that year. Coin collecting is a hobby that has been around for centuries, and part of the appeal comes from the thrill of discovering rare and valuable coins. Just like with any collectible, the value of a coin isn't just determined by its age or design. Factors like minting errors, condition, and rarity play a huge role in determining how much a coin is worth. With the 1975 penny, collectors are particularly on the lookout for specific errors that can make the coin worth far more than a single cent. One of the most common minting errors that can be found on the 1975 Lincoln penny is the double die error. This error occurs when the design of the coin is struck multiple times, causing certain elements of the design to appear doubled. In the case of the 1975 penny, this can lead to a distorted or blurry image of Lincoln's face, as well as double details in the lettering or date. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique and rare. A 1975 penny with a double die error can easily fetch a price much higher than its intended 1-cent value. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1975 penny is its condition. As with any coin, the better the condition, the more valuable it can be. A penny that has been well preserved, without any significant scratches, dings, or discoloration, is far more desirable than one that has been worn down by years of circulation. Coins that are in near mint or mint condition often fetch higher prices in the market, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for a 1975 penny that looks as though it was freshly minted. You might be wondering, how does the rarity of the coin come into play? While the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies every year, some years and certain variations are rarer than others. The 1975 penny might not seem particularly rare at first glance, but certain errors and variations can make it stand out. If you come across a 1975 penny with a rare error, or if it's in exceptional condition, you could have a much more valuable coin on your hands than you initially thought. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1975 Lincoln penny. While most 1975 pennies are worth exactly 1 cent, there are rare examples that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A penny from this year, with the right characteristics, can end up being worth a significant amount of money. For example, one of the most valuable 1975 pennies on record, a specimen that was in pristine condition and displayed a rare minting error, sold for an astonishing $108,600. You might be asking, how can a coin that's worth only 1 cent in its standard form be sold for such a large amount? Well, this price is not for an ordinary penny. It's for a penny that possesses rare characteristics, like a minting error or exceptional condition, making it incredibly valuable to collectors. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins like this, and they are willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. This is the fascinating world of coin collecting, where something as simple as a 1975 penny can turn into a valuable treasure with the right set of circumstances. So, the next time you find yourself going through a jar of loose change or picking up a stray penny from the ground, take a moment to inspect it closely. You just might be holding on to a rare and valuable coin, one that could be worth far more than you imagined. Whether it's a 1975 Lincoln penny with a minting error in perfect condition or simply a coin with a unique feature, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. In conclusion, while most 1975 Lincoln 1-cent pennies are worth exactly 1 cent, there are some rare examples that can fetch a staggering amount of money. The 1975 penny with the right error or in excellent condition has the potential to be worth as much as $108,600. This is a reminder that even the smallest, most overlooked coins can hold great value in the world of collecting. So, keep an eye out for those pennies. You never know when you might find a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. Top 4. The world of coin collecting is an exciting realm where history, rarity, and a little bit of luck can turn a simple coin into a small fortune. Among the thousands of coins minted each year, one particular coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny. At first glance, The 1980 penny might appear to be just another common coin. But don't be fooled. This seemingly ordinary penny could be worth far more than its face value. In fact, some 1980 pennies have been known to sell for extraordinary amounts, leaving collectors and enthusiasts eager to find these hidden gems. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been a staple of U.S. currency for over a century. Featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln, this penny has seen countless variations in its design over the years. However, the 1980 penny is particularly interesting for a few key reasons that make it stand out in the world of coin collecting. While most pennies from 1980 are worth just 1 cent, a few rare examples of the 1980 Lincoln penny have been known to fetch prices far beyond that. When we talk about valuable coins, we often mention minting errors, and for good reason. Minting errors are one of the primary reasons that some coins are worth much more than their face value. The 1980 penny is no exception. Some of the most valuable 1980 pennies come from unique errors that occurred during the minting process. These errors happen when something goes wrong with the machinery or when the coin is struck incorrectly. The result? A coin that stands out from the rest, making it highly desirable to collectors who are always on the lookout for these rare and unusual pieces. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1980 penny is the double die error. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, resulting in a doubled image on the coin. In the case of the 1980 penny, this could mean that the features of Abraham Lincoln's portrait or the lettering on the coin appear blurry or doubled. This error gives the coin a unique appearance, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these distinctive pieces. If you ever come across a 1980 Lincoln penny with a double die error, you could be holding on to a coin that is far more valuable than you might think. Another important factor that influences the value of the 1980 penny is its condition. As with any collectible, the better the condition of the coin, the more it can be worth. A well-preserved coin that has been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches or wear, is always more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. Coins in mint condition, especially those with minimal signs of wear and tear, are often graded highly by collectors, and a higher grade can translate into a higher price. If you happen to find a 1980 penny in pristine condition, it may be worth far more than you expect. Now, let's talk about rarity. While the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies in 1980, some of these pennies are rarer than others. Certain variations, especially those with minting errors or unique characteristics, are much more difficult to find. This rarity plays a significant role in driving up the price of these coins. When fewer coins with these special features are available, collectors are willing to pay a premium for them, and this increases the coin's value. So, how much can a 1980 Lincoln penny actually be worth? Well, as with any collectible, the value of a coin can fluctuate depending on factors like demand, condition, and rarity. While the vast majority of 1980 pennies are worth only 1 cent, certain rare examples with minting errors, particularly the double die variety, can be worth a significant amount of money. One such penny, in near mint condition and exhibiting a rare error, sold for a staggering $90,600. That's right, this 1980 penny, originally worth just 1 cent, fetched a price of $90,600, thanks to its rarity and the unique features it possessed. This just goes to show that even the most ordinary-seeming coins can hold incredible value for the right collector or investor. If you're interested in coin collecting or simply want to explore the hidden treasures that might be hiding in your spare change jar, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a great example of how valuable a coin can be. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare error or a penny in exceptional condition that could change your financial future. Coin collecting can be both a fascinating hobby and a potential investment, and the 1980 penny is a perfect example of the unexpected wealth that can be found in the most unlikely places. In conclusion, while the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin, there are some rare examples that can be worth far more than their face value. With minting errors, such as the double die variety, and coins in exceptional condition, the 1980 penny is a prime example of how even the smallest, most overlooked coins can hold great value. So next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look at those pennies. You might just find a 1980 Lincoln penny worth far more than 1 cent. It could be worth $90,600, or perhaps even more, waiting to be discovered. Top 5. Coins, especially those that are part of everyday life, are often overlooked. But in the world of coin collecting, the value of certain coins can go far beyond what you'd expect. Among the many pennies that have been minted over the years, The 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny is one that holds particular intrigue. While most people think of a penny as just 1 cent, you'd be surprised how much a seemingly ordinary coin can be worth, especially when it's part of a rare series or carries a special feature. Let's take a deep dive into the 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny and explore why this particular penny might be worth a lot more than you think. The 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While the penny has gone through several design changes since its debut in 1909, the 1993 version still retains its classic appeal. But while most pennies are worth just 1 cent, this particular penny is notable for a few reasons that make it stand out in the world of coin collecting. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1993 penny was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was still producing billions of pennies each year. The design was relatively standard, and there was nothing particularly extraordinary about the coin. But as with any large-scale coin production, small errors can occur during the minting process, and these errors are what make certain coins valuable. A small mistake in the manufacturing process can turn a common penny into a rare and highly sought-after collectible point. One of the most valuable types of minting errors that collectors look for is the double die error. This is when the coin's design is struck more than once, creating a doubled image. In the case of the 1993 penny, a double die error might result in the doubling of certain details, such as the date or the text "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." These subtle but noticeable errors are highly sought after, as they make the coin unique and much rarer than a perfectly struck penny. The more obvious the error, the more valuable the coin becomes, and a 1993 penny with a double die error could be worth much more than the 1-cent face value. Another factor that affects the value of the 1993 penny is its condition. Just like any collectible item, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its potential value. Coins that have been preserved in excellent condition are often graded based on their appearance. Coins in mint condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear, are considered more valuable than coins that have been heavily circulated. So, if you happen to find a 1993 penny that has been well preserved over the years, it could be worth more than you'd think. But the true value of the 1993 penny lies in its rarity. While millions of pennies are minted each year, there are always certain variations, errors, or conditions that make some coins rarer than others. The 1993 penny might not be rare by itself, but if you find one with a unique error, especially a double die error, or one that's in pristine condition, you may have stumbled upon something special. Coins with such features are often in high demand, and rarity is a key driver of value in the world of coin collecting. So, what's the actual worth of a 1993 Lincoln penny? While the vast majority of 1993 pennies are worth only 1 cent, certain rare examples with minting errors or coins that have been well preserved can fetch surprisingly high prices in the collector's market. In fact, one 1993 penny, in exceptional condition and featuring a rare error, sold for an incredible $74,100. Yes, you heard that right. This 1-cent penny, which originally had a face value of just 1 cent, was able to sell for a staggering $74,100. This might sound unbelievable, but it's the reality of coin collecting. When a penny features a rare minting error, such as the double die, or when it's in pristine, mint condition, its value skyrockets. The rarity of the coin and the demand from collectors make it an investment that can yield a significant return. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for these hidden treasures, and the 1993 Lincoln penny, with the right combination of error and condition, can be worth far more than anyone would expect. Coin collecting is a fascinating and rewarding hobby. If you happen to have a collection of pennies or are sifting through spare change, take the time to look for those rare variations, errors, or coins in pristine condition. You never know when you might find a hidden gem. The 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny serves as a perfect example of how something so small and seemingly insignificant can hold a great deal of value. In conclusion, the 1993 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like just another penny, but it holds the potential to be worth a small fortune. Whether it's due to a minting error like the double die or simply being in excellent condition, this penny is an example of how rarity and demand can turn a common coin into a valuable collectible. So, the next time you come across a 1993 penny, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Take a closer look. You might just find yourself holding on to a piece of history worth $74,100.